I found faith in a flat tire rain, where the gravel preached louder than shame. Mentally picking like a Sunday breeze, and a harmonic cry bringing me to my knees. No stained glass, just truck bed prayers, with a six-pack truth and 1,000 stairs. I don't need no robe or steeple bed, just a beat and a road I know too well. This is my back road benediction, loud and clear, whole nautical holy mandolin there, preaching with bars from the mud I've known, blessed by the boots that won't leave home. Slide guitar glows like the sun at dusk, and I rhyme from pain, not polished trust. Ain't no choir, just rhythm and friction, singing this back road benediction. I spit songs through a chain link soul, with a voice that bends like a country road. Ain't no pastor, I'm a plowboy son who learned to pray with a loaded tongue. Money tells what my hands done wrong, while the mandolin mends it into song. And I write each verse like a red clay storm, with a rhythm born where the world ain't warm. This is my back road benediction, loud and clear, whole nautical holy mandolin near, preaching with bars from the mud I've known, blessed by the boots that won't leave home. You just need pain to learn how to sing. This is my back road benediction, loud and clear, I'm echo, holy mandolin near, preaching with bars from the mud I've known, blessed by the boots that won't leave home. Yeah. To the road.
Where the drinks hit hard and the silence shakes, mentally twitching like a twitching fade in my harmonica breeze, what the choir hates. No velvet rope, just spinners and smoke, where the line gets blurred and the real folks spoke. I rhyme like I'm bouncing through bulletproof walls with a trap line beat and a gospel.
This is my barrel house barcode, backdoor brand, country coded in a rebel's hand. Harmonica hum with the bass line good, mentally lick like a chainsaw cut. Slide that steel, glitch that tone, I pour truth in a microphone. Scan this rhythm, burn that mode, I'm stamped in the dark barrel house barcode.
No password to enter this sound, just scars and rhythm passed underground, from steel house roofs to city lights. I bend my voice like a barroom fight, got a fistful of twang and a trap brain scheme, patchwork prayer and a crack daydream. Don't sell style, I push that pain with a harmonica howl and a mandolin chain.
This is my barrel house barcode, backdoor brand, country coded in a rebel's hand. Harmonica hum with the bass line good, mandolin like a chainsaw cut.
You don't need an invite, just a heartbeat and a little rust.
This is my barrel house barcode, backdoor brand, country coded in a rebel's hand. Oh my God, with the bass line good, mentally lick like a chainsaw cut.
Take down fire with Backroad.
Hey, got a barcode soul, skinned in mud. Bayou bread where the snakes draw blood. I spit with the breath of a shotgun shell, where the porch light flickers in the silence tells. Banjo cracking like a rim on chrome, harmonic on hits like a dial tone. This flow ain't clean, this creek very real, with a grill full of truth in the back road. I'm that Bayou barcode, scam me twice. Got trap in my tongue and a swamp in my vice. Like guitar humming like a gator crawl. Rap from the reed, rise when I fall. Deep in the cup where the water runs thick. Every rhyme's got bite, every line's got kick. Ain't no clone, I'm the code, they the code. Backwoods bars in the Bayou mode. My ideas made of steel and moss. Every bar I drop got a southern gloss. Slide licks drag like a midnight sin, and my cadence moves like a bourbon grin. I don't do trends, I carve the lane with a mandolin chop and a trapline chain. If you know the heat, then you feel my tone. It's a zip file deep in the southern zone. I'm that Bayou barcode, scam me twice. Got trap in my tongue and a swamp in my vice. Like guitar humming like a gator crawl. Rap from the reeds, rise when I fall.
This code ain't digital, it's cut from bark and scars.
I'm that Bayou barcode, scam me twice. Got trap in my tongue and a swamp in my vice. Slide guitar humming like a gator crawl. Rap from the reeds, rise when I fall.
I was raised where the bones still speak, where the dirt don't lie and the nights ain't weak. Mandolin shivers like a backwoods ghost, and the harmonica weeps what I fear the most. Got a shovel for a mic and I dig with bars, write my verses like they tombstone scars. Ain't no preacher dare walk my road, so I live my past and watched it explode. This is my boneyard holler, roots in clay, with a mandolin cry and a ghost-like sway. Harmonica cuts through the dusk like knives, and I spit like I'm chasing 9 hard lives. Grit in my voice, wrath in my veins. Country ain't clean, it remembers the stains. I don't rise, I stomp and smolder. Boneyard loud, growing cold. Brown from graves they tried to seal, with a 6-string burn and a crooked feel. Mandolin dances on the bones I claim, and my harmonica don't play no fame. I got shotgun cadence, fence post thoughts, and a slide so mean it forgets what it taught. Every line I spit's been buried and found, like a prayer scream low from the underground. This is my boneyard holler, roots in clay, with a mandolin cry and a ghost-like sway. Harmonica cuts through the dusk like knives, and I spit like I'm chasing 9 hard lives. They said silence is sacred, but I came here to holler louder. Rapiers, hold my mind for the platter. Hold up through the old cousin like a sow or a tatter. Hold up being more pound, but yours I strong. Working with my wax, even though I'm on low. Found my door with boy and all in this motherfucker bird. A motherfucker said I'm still on 3. These are chain link songs, rusted and loud. Backyard gospel for the broken proud. Banjo open harmonica crying. Trap line beat where the truth ain't lying.
I write my verses on chain link fence, where pain don't fade and grace feels tense. Got harmonica breath in a scrapyard hum, and a slide guitar moan that won't go numb. These ain't songs, they're southern prayers, spit from the yard through electric stairs. My mandolin crack, but the rhythm holds, and the 808 thumps like a tale retold. These are chain link songs, rusted and loud. Backyard gospel for the broken proud. Banjo band, harmonica crying. Trap line beat where the truth ain't lying. I don't wear robes, I wear steel-toe boots. Preach from a mic with barbed wire roots. I don't bless, I testify scars. Chain link psalms in southern bars. No pulpit here, just porch light flickers, and a prayer lays deep in my rhyme book scriptures. Harmonica wails like a jailhouse bell, and I rhyme like I'm walking that line to hell. Slide guitar dripping like a busted tap, with a trap beat snap that maps my gap. From hymnals broken to dirty hooks, I built this voice from outlaw books. These are chain link songs, rusted and loud. Backyard gospel for the broken proud. Banjo bend, harmonica crying. Trap line beat where the truth ain't lying.
They said I'd never find salvation. I sang it into being.
These are chain link songs, rusted and loud. Backyard gospel for the broken proud. Banjo bend, harmonica crying. Trap line beat where the truth ain't lying. Nick 808 bass hit, John Romana. Looping, twanging banjo over trap pads. Came up with a delta don't sleep, where the river talk slow and the cigarettes run deep. Got a mouth full of slang and a trunk full of tone. Banjo looping like a Glock going chrome. My flow got grit like gravel in boots. Raised by swamps and rebellion roots. I monitor slice like a verbal knife, and I bend these bars like a preacher's life. I'm Delta proof, can't wash me clean. Flow so southern it cooks like lean. Slide in the mix, baseline bruised. Country in my blood and the beat don't lose. Banjo ripping with that hip-hop bass. Monaco cutting like a tattoo grace. I ain't Nashville gloss, I'm front porch truth. On a trap line beat, I'm Delta proof. Still ride dirty in a Silverado low. Speakers knock like a church door closed. Ain't no fake draw, this the Rio blend, where outlaw spit and the fences bend. I don't flex gold, I flex pain with harmonica drips and a banjo chain. South in my step, flow in my breath, and I run with the weight of the ones they left. I'm Delta proof, can't wash me clean. Flow so southern it cooks like lean. Slide in the mix, baseline bruised. Country in my blood and the beat don't lose. Banjo ripping with the hip-hop pace. Monaco cutting like a tattoo grace. I ain't Nashville gloss, I'm front porch truth. On a trap line beat, I'm Delta proof.
want south. This is the part the brochure skip.
I'm Delta Proof, can't wash me clean. Flow so sudden it cooks like lean. Slide in the mix, baseline bruised. Country in my blood and the beat don't lose.
Smoke and glory, pain and pride. I ride the beat like a dirt road guide. Sliding my sound, trapping my soul. From the mud I came, now I spit control.
Yeah, I came in the dirt where the boots stay wet, where the dogs walk truth that folks forget. Got grime in my breath and gold in my spit, and the flow from the field where the heat won't quit. Banjo crying like it's seen too much, not Mordecai blown with a rusted touch. I spit like a saw blade in a pine wood frame with southern pride and an outlaw flame.
Glory, pain and pride. I ride the beat like a dirt road guide. Sliding my sound, trapping my soul. From the mud I came, now I spit control. There ain't no shame in the dust I claim. It raised my voice and it carved my name. Banjo thumping with harmonicas roar. Grime made me. Glory's the war.
Rap for claps, I rap for roots. For the busted hands and scuffed up boots. For the trailers lit with neon hate. For the lost boys bending bars like fate. My mic's a weapon, my rhyme's a creed. Every verse I drop's a backwards knee. From the juke joint floor to the courthouse steps, I bring trap to the twang with zero.
I'm a glory, pain and pride. I ride the beat like a dirt road guide. Sliding my sound, trapping my soul. From the mud I came, now I spit control.
They wanted silence from the sticks, but we learned to scream with rhythm.
It's grime and glory, pain and pride. I ride the beat like a dirt road guide. Sliding my sound, trapping my soul. From the mud I came, now I spit control. I was born where the hollow don't lie, where the dogs bark truth and the moon hangs high. Mama had soul, daddy had scars. Now I found round between rusted cars. Mental insane when the power went out, and I learned pain don't need no shout, just a harmonica hum and a beat that walks with a voice like gravel when the backwoods talk. This is my harmonica holler, went through pain with a draw so deep it floods like rain. I spit from the porch, not the stage lights glare. Truth in my lungs, smoke in the air. Ain't no filter, no fake, amen, just 808s and a pad and pen. If you feel this twang, then you know my lane. I was born with a holler and a chain. Church bells cracked, but the rhythm stayed. I found God in a bar where the jukebox played, with a voice that stings and a slide that bleeds. My harmonica talks when my silence needs. Banjo looping beats slow down, tales from a town that forgot its crown. But I wear this dirt look like a second skin. And I rhyme for the ones who won't fit. This is my harmonica holler, went through pain with a draw so deep it floods like rain. I spit from the porch, not the stage lights glare. Truth in my lungs, smoke in the air. They tried to bury my voice under asphalt, but it still rises with the wind. This is my harmonica holler, went through pain with a draw so deep it floods like rain. I spit from the porch, not the stage lights glare. Truth in my lungs, smoke in the air.
Knock bars out of hollow logs with a sound that creeps like bayou fog. Trap hi-hat snap like a screen door fight, and the harmonica weeps through the southern night. I ain't clean, I'm coated in bark with a draw like dusk and a verse like spark. Banjo ain't strummed, it's bang like drums, and my cadence runs where the outlaw comes. Hollow logs and a hi-hat's blaze, country grime in a digital haze, swamp in the bass, soul in the pitch, outlaw tech with a front porch glitch, rhyming boots say the weight in the bed, harmonica crying what can't be said. You want pure, this ain't that lane, it's hollow logs knocking in the trap domain. Got a midi of mud and a sample of pain, where the trees keep secrets and the sky brings rain. My mix ain't standard, my loops got teeth, and I write my truths in the roots beneath. Banjo glitching, flows gone rogue, and the harmonica bends like a smokehouse hole. This support step futurism backwoods code, where the beat got thorns and the truth unloads. Hollow logs and the hi-hats blaze, country grime in a digital haze, swamp in the bass, soul in the pitch, outlaw tech with a front porch glitch. Hollow logs and the hi-hats blaze, country grime in a digital haze, swamp in the bass, soul in the pitch, outlaw tech with a front porch glitch.
They said country couldn't twist like this, but we fed it wise and let it hiss.
Country grime in a digital haze, swamp in the bass, soul in the pitch, outlaw tech with a front porch glitch. Hollow logs and the hi-hats blaze, country grime in a digital haze, swamp in the bass, soul in the pitch, outlaw tech with a front porch glitch.
City lights in my rearview fade, but I still ride with a backwoods blade. Got neon buzz and a boot print soul, rap on my tongue and the South in control. My mind split clean like a whiskey shot, one side burns, the other forgot, but I spit that grit in a rusted tone and ride these bars like a stolen throne. I'm neon dirt, bright but raw, glow in the ground, lawless draw, slide in my step, bass in my chest, outlaw born with a rebel's breath. You can't scrub the dust from my shine, I light up dark like moonshine lines, no clean lane, just hurt and worth, glowing like hell. I'm neon dirt. dreams, I grip 'em tight, turn pain to hooks in the dead of night. From pine tar thoughts to freeway loops, I rhyme with ghosts in muddy boots. Got harmonica cries and trap beat rage, steel toe flow on a midnight stage. Ain't no formula, just soul and sparks, and verses born in southern dark. I'm neon dirt, bright but raw, glow in the grime, lawless draw, slide in my step, bass in my chest, outlaw born with a rebel's breath.
They told me to clean up, but this glow only works in mud.
I'm neon dirt, bright but raw, glow in the grime, lawless draw, slide in my step, bass in my chest, outlaw born with a rebel's breath.
I was born in the noise of a steelhead town where the welders sang, the lights stayed down. Mandolin humming like a front porch fight, and a harmonica moan cutting through the night. My name ain't sweet, it's carved in oak, with a mouth like fire and a back full of smoke. I spit like an oath from a preacher gone bad, with a six-string scream and a voice gone mad.
This is my steel blood revival, loud and raw, with a mandolin blaze and a rebel jaw. On middle cup whales like a freight line hymn. I don't bow, I break and grin. Built from rust, refining rhyme, outlaw pulse in a modern time. You want safe, look elsewhere, friend. This revival starts where the rules end.
Got a banjo cousin and a trapline beat, grew up where roots and rhythms meet. Riffing my lungs, truth on my sleeve, I rhyme like I never planned to leave. Harmonica blowing like a warning sign, and the mandolin picks what I can't define. I don't mimic legends, I build my grave with bars that sting and a soul unshaved.
This is my steel blood revival, loud and raw, with a mandolin blaze and a rebel jaw. I'm all to comp whales like a freight line hymn. I don't bow, I break and grin.
You can't silence steel, it just rings louder when broken.
This is my steel blood revival, loud and raw, with a mandolin blaze and a rebel jaw. I'm all I come whales like a freight line hymn. I don't bow, I break and grin.
Swamp line signal and crack, roots in the beat, truth I got swampline singer where the gators preach and the mud feels tribal. Banjo buzzing like a copperhead coil, and I rhyme with a draw that's soaked in soil. They talk clean, I talk creek with a Monica breath that'll bend your weak. No auto-tune, just tree bark tone and a trapline beat I carved on my own. Swampline signal, loud and crash. Roots in the beat, truth in the trash. Banjo riffs like a back road code, 808 slaps from the bayou mold. My mind I had line like a midnight ping, and I spit that gospel with a barbed wire swing. You can't string this, it's born too real. Swamp line signal, full backwards view. I got clay in my teeth and a verse in my veins. Rap like thunder when the swamp don't change. This flow ain't charted, it grew from moss, and the hook hits harder than the southern lost. They sample drums, I sample rain. Let the critters hum while I spit that strain. From porch light buzz to deep bass crawl, I speak for the roots that outgrew the wall. Swamp line signal, loud and crash. Roots in the beat, truth in the trash. Banjo riffs like a back road code, 808 slaps from the bayou mold. You don't need reception, just rhythm and direction. Swamp line signal, loud and crash. Roots in the beat, truth in the trash. The banjo riffs like a back road code, 808 slaps from the bayou mold.
I got whiskey in my veins and real smoke in my eyes. 4-lane thunder chasing broken alibis. Got steel string howl and a bass with bite. Outlaw rhythm pulsing through the night. Mama said grace, daddy said grit. I spit these bars with a southern spit. No church choir, just sawdust and sin. I fight this beat till I earn my skin. Whiskey and wheel smoke, rebels creed. Rock meets rap in every scene. Slide in my heart, trap in my blood. A back road sermon that warms the mud. Raise your glass, let the speakers roar. I blaze these streets from barn to floor. Whiskey and wheel smoke, born to ride with southern soul and outlaw pride.
I learned to rhyme in the shop at dusk, where the neon flickers and powder plants rust. Guitar slung low, verses run deep. I rap for the lost, the restless, the beat. It ain't for the suits, it ain't for the fake. It's cut with the real, not cookie cutter taste. I ride the line where country meets street, and the sound of my soul makes the highway speak.
It's whiskey and wheel smoke, rebels creed. Rock meets rap in every scene. Slide in my heart, trap in my blood. A back road sermon that warms the mud. Raise your glass, let the speakers roar. I blaze these streets from barn to floor. Whiskey and wheel smoke, born to ride with southern soul and outlaw pride.
Pour one for lost ones. This life don't come clean, but it sure comes mean.
It's whiskey and wheel smoke, rebels creed. Rock meets rap in every scene.
grass and gravel bike, where the silence speaks louder than neon light. Got a heart full of rust and a soul on edge. Every verse I spit's from a busted ledge. Ain't no polish on my pride, just a backbone rusted from the southern side. Slide guitar cries like a crow in dusk, and I bend these bars like a piston thrust. This is backbone rust, steel and skin. Trap meets twang where the grind begins. Bassline crawl, guitar scream. Rhymes built dirty with a blue-collar dream. Hammered flow from a factory fire. Wheels keep rolling through smoke and wire. Backbone rust, deep and wide. I ride these beats with a southern stride. I spit what I live, I don't wear disguise. My grit's in the mud, not the suit and ties. Ain't no plan B, just plan grind. With slide riffs talking like an outlaw's mind. 808 stomp like a rail yard beat, and my cadence moves like a steel-toe street. Got trap in the frame, I'm rocking the core. This backbone's rusted but ready for war. This is backbone rust, steel and skin. Trap meets twang where the grind begins. Bassline crawl, guitar scream. Rhymes built dirty with a blue-collar dream. You don't shine what holds the weight. You brace it with scars.
Yeah, I walk on black tar, say my prayers and smoke, where the truth gets sold and the silence broke. Slide guitar weeps like a busted lung, and my voice hits rough with a gravel tongue. Ain't no steeple here, just poles and wires. I spit these bars from burnt out tires. A minor cuss screams in a minor haze, and the 808 speaks like a war drum phrase. This is a black tar prayer, beat with flame. Southern scars in a trap line frame. Banjo picks through the things I lost, and the beat hits cold like the morning frost. No angels here, just smoke and steel, where the rhyme don't heal, it makes you feel. This is a black tar prayer, raw and grim, preaching loud in a world gone dim. I lay down lines like a faded hymn, with a slide so low it could split the limb. Got banjo flicks like a switchblade hum, and a voice that hits like a smokestack drum. I don't flex chains, I flex my cost. Every lyric I write is a line I cross, with harmonica breath and a southern frown, an 808 thunder from a broke down town. This is a black tar prayer, beat with flame. Southern scars in a trap line frame. Banjo picks through the things I lost, and the beat hits cold like the morning frost. This ain't gospel, it's what gospel left behind. This is a black tar prayer, beat with flame. Southern scars in a trap line frame. Banjo picks through the things I lost, and the beat hits cold like the morning frost.
No steeple here, just a sky smoke, where prayers ride chrome and the engines choke. I spit scripture from a busted amp with a banjo loop and a boot stomp stamp. My sermon ain't clean, it's sword and spit. Trap beat holy with a bottom wire grit. Congregation's drunk on slide guitar, and I rap for the ones who wear these scars. It's the church of the unpaved, raw and bold, where the truth don't shine, it burns and folds. 808s rise like a southern hymn. Banjo cries while I bleed my sin. I don't kneel to gold, I bow to dirt, where the chorus hits like a back road hurt. It's the church of the unpaved, rough and real, preaching fire on steel and wheels. I read the verses off a rusted hood, and I baptize beats in southern blood. Got a cross made of chain and a voice of pain, and a harmonic scream that don't explain. No choir robe, just denim and Nash. We throw our hands when the snares all crash. Slide bends deep like the heart I bear, and my flow cuts sharp like roadside prayer. It's the church of the unpaved, raw and bold, where the truth don't shine, it burns and folds. 808s rise like a southern hymn. Banjo cries while I bleed my sin.
This ain't revival, it's resistance and rhythm.
It's the church of the unpaved, raw and bold, where the truth don't shine, it burns and folds. 808s rise like a southern hymn. Banjo cries while I bleed my sin.
Got secrets locked in a rusted room, where the floorboards creak like a lonesome tune. Banjo twangs like a heartbeat stalled, and my bars hit hard like a phone call wall. I rap in chains, not in shiny threads, with slide that moans like the things I've said. No choir robes, just grease and truth, and a harmonic breath like a lie from youth. This is a dead bold confession, sealed and loud, with 808 thunder and a sinner's vow. Slide guitar testifies in smoke, and the beat don't lie, it bleeds and chokes. No doors open where I write my shame, just a mandolin echo and a cursed name. This is a dead bold confession, rust and fear, where I speak to the dark that nobody hears. I don't knock twice, I break through steel, where the walls got ears and the truth can't heal. Got a pocket full of verses and a tone that aches, with trap line beats and no room for fakes. A Mordecai whines like a train gone wrong, while I carry these sins in a 4-bar song. Slide bends like regret in chrome, and the banjo picks through a broken home. This is a dead bold confession, sealed and loud, with 808 thunder and a sinner's vow. Slide guitar testifies in smoke, and the beat don't lie, it bleeds and chokes. I don't need a key, just one more verse to breathe.
ain't built for idle. I was forced to run where the motor growls and the damage done. Banjo ticks like a time bomb beat, and my flow hits hard like a piston heat. No scripture here, just grease and scars with harmonica breath under rebel bars. I spit with fire and a busted grin, cause there's devil in the drivetrain burning within. Devil in the drivetrain, rolling hot, slide guitar howls in the 808s knock. I don't pray for peace, I rev for pain, and I ride with ghosts in the fuel line vein. Born in smoke, raised on grit, every line I drop got dirt in it. Devil in the drivetrain, born to race a backroad beat with a sinner's face. I rhyme like gears grind underweight, with the cadence made from steel and hate. Banjo flicks like a spark plug pop, and the beat won't quit till the pistons stop. Slide sings sharp like a southern sin, and the Monica drips like adrenaline. I don't chase the charts, I chase the sky, with trap line fire and a red line try. Rolling the drivetrain, rolling hot, slide guitar house in the 808s knock. I don't pray for peace, I rev for pain, and I ride with ghosts in the fuel line vein.
I ain't running from nothing. I'm running toward every mainstay still.
Gravel in my throat.
I got gravel in my throat and rust on my tongue. Every bar I spit been backroad spun. Slide on my six, fire in my chest. I don't rap for fame, I rap to confess. Boots stained red from the Georgia clay, and the harmonica weeds that won't fade away. No choir boy, I'm a steel string crook with a prayer in my mouth and a verse they shook. Gravel in my throat, soul in the strings, slide guitar cry and a banjo that stings. Trap line beat from the heart of the sticks, 808 thunder, no studio tricks. I don't spit clean, I spit with grime, with a southern edge and outlaw time. Gravel in my throat, gospel in sin, rapping like the devil's where I begin. I don't need no gold, just a worn out mic and a beat that bites like a copperhead strike. Got diesel in my blood and a cadence slow, where the rim shots echo and the backfires glow. My harmonica hums like it's preaching pain, while the slide bends low like a freight train. Banjo rattles in the mix like teeth, and I ride that rhythm like I'm chasing greed. Gravel in my throat, soul in the strings, slide guitar cry and a banjo that stings. Trap line beat from the heart of the sticks, 808 thunder, no studio tricks.
Some voices ain't made to shine, they're made to survive.
Hickory bloodline. Gandhi being your Alesso swamping rhythm. Slide guitar squeals over a thick 808 and punch a trap snare.
Came up where the hickory bends, not breaks, with dirt in my veins and high stake fakes. I don't need no changes, boots and grit, and a beat that bumps with the rebel spit. Banjo twitches like a rat snake tail, and my voice got roots from a red clay trail. Slide bends hard like a shout from Ken. Every bar I drop's got a woodshed grin. It's the hickory bloodline, tough and deep, where the bass hits slow and the wounds don't sleep. Slide guitar preaching like a backroad curse, and a banjo cut that could bless or burst. Trap in the mix with a southern yawn, steel on my tongue, no soup, no pawn. It's the hickory bloodline, raw and proud. We don't speak clean, we speak loud. I walk like I talk with the weight of years, through smoke ring rhymes and the bottle top fears. I spit like a saw through crooked pine, and the flow stays rough but the pulse stays mine. 808s roll like a freight in dusk, and the harmonica hum got the soul of rust. I don't flex fake, I flex truth and pain, where the slide drops low like a southern rain. It's that hickory bloodline, tough and deep, where the bass hits slow and the wounds don't sleep. Slide guitar preaching like a backroad curse, and a banjo cut that could bless or burst.
They say blood is thicker, but mine came with bark.
It's mud on the wire. It's mud on the wire. I got mud on the wire and static in my flow, sending outlaw gospel through the radio. Banjo cuts like a backroad blade, and my voice got dirt from the dues I pay. Slide sing sharp with a rusty cry, and the 808 shakes like a storming sky. No clean sound, it's broken grip. I rap in sparks where the wires split. It's mud on the wire, truth in the tone. Sliding mandolin built from bone. Bass from the ditch, bars from the field. Southern and raw, too loud to yield. No filters here, just boots and flame, and a trap line groove in a rebel's name. It's mud on the wire, deep and wide, broadcasting soul with the southern stride. I don't preach soft, I spit like smoke, where the gears grind slow and the signals choke. Got mandolin twitching, the harmonica scream, and I ride each beat like a busted dream. My mic's got dust, my mind's on fire, and I rhyme like a fence cut, barbed wire choir. Slide bends down like a warning sign, while my 808 hums like a field line spine. It's mud on the wire, truth in the tone. Sliding mandolin built from bone. Bass from the ditch, bars from the field. Southern and raw, too loud to yield. No filters here, just boots and flame, and a trap line groove in a rebel's name. It's mud on the wire, deep and wide, broadcasting soul with the southern stride. This ain't radio friendly, ties and red eyes, running deep where the trap line thumps and the banjos weep. Slide cut slow like a knife through dusk, and the beat hits hard like a boot in dust. I don't ride for show, I ride it cold, with harmonica howling, afraid out. Rail ties and red eyes, southbound souls who broke to quit, too raw to fold. I've been riding rails since I lost my name, with a bottle full of verses and a throat of flame. Banjo clicking like a clock on steel, and my rhymes don't heal, they just reveal. I ain't got much, but I carry weight, with slide guitar, sorrow, and a rusted fate. Red eyes from the smoke, voice carved from grinding a beat that drags like real ties and red eyes, running deep where the trap line thumps and the banjos weep. Slide cut slow like a knife through dusk, and the beat hits hard like a boot in dust. I don't ride for show, I ride the coat, with harmonica howling, afraid out. Hold ties and red eyes, southbound souls who broke to quit, too raw to fold. I don't follow roads, I build my own, with a rhyme in my boot and a heart full grown. Trap hats hit like a switchman's bark, and the 808 rolls in the southern dark. Got a Monica breeze from a midnight track, and the banjo tells what I won't take back. Slide guitar bends like the path I roam, and every verse I drop's away. Ties and red eyes, running deep where the trap line thumps and the banjos weep. Slide cut slow like a knife through dusk, and the beat hits hard like a boot in dust. These rails don't lead nowhere fast, but they never lie. Running deep where the trap line thumps and the banjos weep. Slide cut slow like a knife through dusk, and the beat hits hard like a boot in dust. Where the snakes lay cord, where the gospel's mean and the truth ain't sport. Banjo sting in a back road hymn, and the beat hits cold like a copperhead grin. I don't talk clean, I talk carved in bark, and I spit these songs where it's blood and dark. Slide guitar cries like a preacher's plea, but the 808 bangs like a chainsaw beat. These are rattlesnake songs, hiss and flame, with banjo bones and a crooked name. Slide bends deep in the chapel of dirt, while the beat thumps gospel made of hurt. I rap for the lost, not the clean and proud, for the ones who howl when the sun goes down. These are rattlesnake songs, holy and mean, country soul with a trap machine. Every rhyme's a sermon with a venom tip, and I ride that groove like a preacher's whip. Got harmonica smoke in a rusted wind, and I testify loud through a back road sin. No stained glass, just bullet holes, where the hymns get sung with unpaid tolls. Slide curls round like a serpent's prayer, and the 808 stops like a midnight glare. These are rattlesnake songs, hiss and flame, with banjo bones and a crooked name. Slide bends deep in the chapel of dirt, while the beat thumps gospel made of hurt.
You don't learn word, you survive them.
These are rattlesnake songs, hiss and flame, with banjo bones and a crooked name. Slide bends I was baptized in smoke, not a water clear, where the gravel speaks and the saints don't hear. Banjo strums like a wound undone, and my voice rides pain like a loaded gun. I don't wear white, I wear the past, and I rhyme with a tongue that was built to last. Slide guitar tells what the preacher won't, and the 808 growls what the church folks don't. This is redemption grit, hard and slow, where the truth's in scars and the face in flow. Banjo cries like a back road sin, and the trap line beat keeps the spirit in. I don't sing clean, I sing what's left of a soul that crawled through dust and death. This is redemption grit, flawed and proud, where I speak my pain and say it loud. Here, just dirt and flame, where the mercy hits like a southern name. Got slide riffs moaning like a second chance, and harmonica wind in a freight line dance. I spit my verse like a sinner's plea, with 808 gospel and steel harmony. I ain't saved, but I still rise on a beat that's built from fire and lies. This is redemption grit, hard and slow, where the truth's in scars and the faith's in flow. Banjo cries like a back road sin, and the trap line beat keeps the spirit in. You don't find grace clean, you crawl through grit to get there. This is redemption grit, hard and slow, where the truth's in scars and the faith's in flow. Banjo cries like a back road sin, and the trap line beat keeps the spirit in. This is redemption grit, hard and slow, where the truth's in scars and the faith's in flow. Banjo cries like a back road sin, and the trap line beat keeps the spirit in.